Welcome back to Red Out of the Shed. Something slightly different today. I'm going to be looking at a different red that you've not been introduced to before on the channel. The 135. The 135's been out for a little show. Nothing too spectacular, but just getting them out there into the world. So another unloading video. See a theme forming. Keys in her. Like a dream. Don't run over that strap. Off we go. Oh, low box. We'll do it on the brake. Right, so let's take a closer look at the 135. Tiny history lesson. 135 comes after the 35 and it was a majorly popular tractor. There are bucket loads of these around. Absolutely iconic. Must have been fantastic for sales figures. This particular version is a 1974. So as you know, as you develop a product, little things are changing about that product all the way through its life. So this is a 1974 version. Let's have a closer look. So I hear you asking, Graham, what did you do to that tractor since you bought it? Because you weren't going to spend any money on it. Well, we've done a little bit. Not loads and loads, but we've done a little bit. But we haven't spent any money on her. No. So, what have we done? New footrests, they need painting. They were absolutely shot at. Wings are original, but I would say they've been looked at before. A seat cover's mine, off a place that we're all familiar with. Handbrake's been redone. All the internals of the handbrake's been redone. Obviously we've done the diesel, we've done the filters, we've done the oil from a particular brand that we are familiar with. New oil cap, that didn't need replacing, but it fell off one day and I couldn't find it, so I had to buy a new one. For some reason battery cover was missing. Now here's a particular example, is the battery cover's not got the best fit. That's because for some reason when you buy battery covers they just aren't the best. These wheels, new rims, new tyres, BKTs on the back, really happy with them. I've got another video here about these. I've done new hubs here. The hubs were in a terrible state. New tyres, but we did go Goodyears on these just because they just look really nice. Headlights have been done. This front grills I've had a play with. I wouldn't say I've redone it, but I've had a play with. Badges on the side, badges on here. Dynamo, new. This here, we're into some money now. New axle carrier, new. Bad light there really, but radiator and radiator cowl. Had a right good clean up in here. For the air filter, and we've put new air filter in it. There. It's done a lot of work, this tractor. It has done a lot of work. It's got the old style hitch on. Still not quite sure what whether we're going to keep that or not. And I am in the process of adding a log splitter well, you know, flow and return for the log splitter for it. So that's where we're at so far. We've got some plans coming for this tractor. Got some plans coming. So stick with it and let's see where we get to. So what we're going to do with it now? Well, we're not going to spend any money on her. No, we wouldn't do that. But we're thinking weight frame at the front. It's not there. Yes, I know it doesn't need a weight frame, but it's going to get one because they just look cool and they protect the front of the tractor a little bit. These need painting up. You can't just leave them bare with the undercoat on them. You'll notice it's got no lighting harness at all. These lights are missing and the lights at the front aren't wired in. They're just there for show at the moment. So that's where we are with it. But as when we bought it, it was not in the best state at all. It was in quite a poor state. So we've done quite a lot of work to get it to the stage that it's at now. And we're going to keep doing some work to it. But we are not going nut and bolt, respray everything, all that shenanigans. One more thing, I forgot. What I'm looking for is a roll frame for it. Roll frame will sit here, in here, protects the driver from when if the tractor rolls over. So let's get familiar with the back end of the tractor here. Unfortunately, we've got a little bit of oil coming out of this seal here. It's not supposed to do that. So seal required. Finish the job putting this log splitter on. So I need an isolator valve, and then this is going to be this is the flow, and I need another one for the isolator valve. These tractors I mentioned earlier, she's done a lot of work. The balls are actually missing. Balls are the bit that connect the link arms. Link arms should have some little circular things that fit in here. These are so worn, they've actually come out. And actually, if you look in here, this is just all loose. That is just absolutely shot at. Now, I could go and get these all redone. It will cost me a small fortune. I will not be doing that. I will be shoving these on eBay for a guy that knows what he's doing to repair them, and I'll be buying myself a fresh set. As I say, we're not too worried about too much originality on this one. That's where we are. Painted in this silver colour. I'm not sure why somebody would do that. We're going to have a painting session in there at some point, but that's not the easiest of jobs. But we can do it.